Hello and welcome to Messing About with Models with me, John. Today I'm going to be looking at performing a decoder reset using the NCE PowerCab. Today I'm going to be looking at performing a decoder reset using the NCE PowerCab. This is a really useful thing to know, and it's probably the first thing you should learn about, really, especially if you're fiddling about with lots of the CVs and you've forgotten what you've done. Now, if it's a sound decoder you're resetting, don't worry, you won't lose any of your sounds. It will just reset the decoder back to how it was when it left the factory. So when you first installed your loco, a couple of things you need to know before we get started is if you have a programming track, make sure the loco containing the decoder you wish to reset is placed on it. And if you don't have a programming track, you can use your layout. Just make sure that only the loco containing the decoder you wish to reset is placed on it. Any other locos that are on the layout would be reset as well. So obviously you don't want to do that. Just make sure it's the decoder in the loco in question. First, we need to access the programming track menu. We do this by pressing the program escape button 4 times. This button is on the bottom left-hand corner of the handset. Alternatively, you can press program escape and then button number 4, and that will take you to the same menu. So once we see this menu, hit enter. So if you've done that right, it will display this menu. It gives you 3 options. We need to select option 2, which is simply done by pressing button 2. This will display the program CV menu. Now, the vast majority of decoders will be reset using CV8. So to access this, we simply press the number 8 and press the enter key. This will then display a value for CV8. This number is the manufacturer ID of the decoder. So each manufacturer has its own unique ID. I'll put a list of IDs down in the description. Now, to reset our decoder, we need to enter the value of 8 and press enter. You may notice your loco perform a small shuffle, and once you've done this, and that's a good sign. Now, it's worth noting here that most decoders use the value of 8 to perform a reset, but not all of them. Some manufacturers use slightly different numbers, but Zemo, Digitrax, ESU, Hornby, Bachmann, Lens all use CV8 to reset their decoders. But if you've got a different manufacturer which uses a different CV number, you just need to check the manual for those. So once you've done that, press the program escape button and that will take you back to the main running screen. Now, when you return to the main running screen, you'll notice that the last loco you entered is still in the address bar there. So you'll need to enter loco number 3. Because your decoder has been reset, it will be returned to the default address of number 3. Now you'll be able to test your locomotive to see whether the reset has got rid of the problem that you were experiencing before. Well, that brings us to the end of this NCE PowerCab's tips video. I hope you've enjoyed it, found it informative. Check out the other NCE PowerCab videos that I've got. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any future videos. If you've got any suggestions for any future videos you'd like me to make, then please leave them in the comments below. Thank you, and see you in the next one.